Happy New Year, everybody. If you're like me, this morning was a little bit of a wake-up call with it being a Monday morning, everybody getting back into our rhythm and 2026 and everything that comes with that. So today was a little bit of a rude awakening for my children going back to daycare, and honestly for me, just getting back into the groove. But something that I wanted to share with everybody is 2026 is here, new year, new me, new home, maybe. So I met with a variety of buyers over the break that were talking about, hey, we don't know if it's too early to start the process of thinking about buying our next home, future home, our first home. And for every single person that I talked to, they all had very different stories, very different situations. But one of the biggest things they always ask me is it too soon to start having these conversations? Should we be waiting? What should we be doing right now? And for everybody, I always tell them it's never too soon to start the conversations. We may not go tour houses right away if we know you're still a year out, because I don't want you to fall in love with something that you're going to not be able to buy right now, but will be in a year. But one of the things that I told every single person was it's not too soon to start the conversation because we have a lot of things that go into buying your house. It is not just I saw this house online, I'm going to go see it right now, and then, I'm in contract. Poof. Gosh, I wish it was, because that would make a lot of my buyers very, very happy, and same with my sellers. But it's not. What I like to do with every single buyer that I talk with is sit down and have a buyer consultation with them. And what that entails is going through the purchase contract so that they understand everything that's in there. So that way, when we go to write your first offer, you're not also trying to learn what the purchase contract means and understand it, while at the same time trying to figure out what you're going to offer on the house, what things you want them to include, what things you don't want them to include, what the timeline is. There's just so many little pieces within that purchase contract that it's so important to have these conversations up front before we actually go to make an offer, or really even before you go to look at any house at all. So I will tell you that I've done this with a lot of buyers, especially my first time home buyers, and every single one of them at the end has said to me, wow, that was extremely helpful. I learned so much. I had a couple buyers this past weekend that said that exact same thing, and they were like, wow, okay, we didn't realize everything that went into this purchase contract and buying a house. We also just thought we could go online and get a regular pre-approval, which is fine. But I like to always remind people that we want to have a local lender be who is giving you that pre-approval, because they know our market. They have local appraisers. They know what's going on here in Columbus, and they know how fast it's moving and what's going on. They have a pulse on everything in our market. So I like to make sure that my buyers are pre-approved with a local lender here in Columbus, that we do the buyer consultation, that you understand the purchase agreement, you understand the terms that go with it. So that way, when we go to actually start your home buying journey, you feel confident, you feel empowered, you feel knowledgeable. And I always say, buying a home, it's a journey. It is not a one-day decision. It's not a quick flip that switches. It is a journey, and it's going to take some time. But if we kind of get the foundation set and get you in a really good spot, by the time we start looking at houses, it's going to be go time. So if you or anybody you know is thinking about buying a house in 2026, please reach out to me. I would love the opportunity to help them. And even if it's in 2027, a client I met this past weekend, they're about a year out, but we're at least having those conversations. We're talking about things they need to do to get ready to buy their next house. It's never too soon, I promise. And I really, really would love the opportunity to help you, help your friends, help your family, and make it a really great experience for you and your loved ones. So give me a call if you have any questions. I hope you guys have a great new year. I'll see you soon.